What up, though? What up, though? What up? What up? Salute. What is good? Hope all is well. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. I'm trying to get my lighting and everything together. It's crazy. But what up, though? What's good? Good afternoon, good evening to some, and good morning to others who are across the pond. What up, though? We got some, I ain't gonna say breaking news, but we got some major situations, all right? Situations going on across the streaming world. All right, we got some major problems going on concerning one of the, if not the biggest platform for cutting the cable. All right, and it involves the Amazon Fire TV, world. Um, it is crazy. It is very, very crazy. Let me make some changes right here. I want to see myself. But, you know, it's been reported on multiple platforms as well. And it might become a huge problem. And I'm going to give you my take on it after we go to this article. And again, it's plenty of platforms that are reporting this, that Amazon is leaving Android for Vega OS. Now, with Vega OS, I don't know if you'll be able to sideload everything. All of that is in the air right now. We don't know what is going to come out, and I think it was to come out sometime next year on the next release of these streaming devices. Now, this could include tablets. This could include the new 4Ks, the cubes, and whatever else they have out there for streaming. And it could become a huge problem. This is not the first time Amazon has been addressed on cleaning up, a space where a lot of cord cutters actually use that platform and or device to save a lot of money. You know, lobbyists is out there talking to these lawmakers, giving huge amount of money to really do everything. Amazon has tried. One of the features that they did was what? Hide the developer's option. They went to that part right there. And did it work? It didn't work. Did it set some people back? Absolutely. People were lost, things like that. But then when more videos come out, you know, um, you know, uh, people get it and you know, um, you know, fix it, and they continue to use the device. So, we're gonna get into this article, and then if we have any questions afterwards, or if y'all want to jump on the panel to discuss this major situation, we could, because I believe this is huge. Also, why I think this may become a huge problem down the line. All right. I don't watch plenty of videos. Uh I haven't heard anyone say this. All right. What I think could happen and cause a major, 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 major problem down the line. All right. So we're going to get into this article. Matter of fact, if you want to read along, it's coming from 9 to 5. Man, I left my glasses upstairs too. Hold up. So let me I'm gonna put this in the chat. And again, hello everyone. I'm sorry I haven't said hello. I don't even recall if I even said it or not. But hello everyone. Uh, keep the questions to the end. And for some of y'all who may be coming in late, we are talking about the latest news on the Amazon streaming device. All right. Could be some problems down the line. All right. Again, the article is right there. You see it. And again, I'm going to give you my take on why you should never depend on one device. You should know how to use all platforms. There's a reason why I get a lot of these devices, because I want to be able to let you know, first of all, give you the correct information. And not only that, we always been saying this, always have a backup. Always have a backup. Always have a backup. So you should be not only using a Fire Stick 4K Max or a 4K stick or a cube, you should be on other platforms as well, using those other devices just in case something like this, because it's coming, guys. And we just don't know if with this new operating system, will you be able to still sideload apps? We don't know. All right. But let me share my screen right quick. And again, this is coming from 9to5google.com, but it is also other platforms as well. All right, let me do this one right here. Let's bring this bad boy up. Here it is right here. Report Amazon will ditch, guys, Android in all of his new devices, starting with the Fire TV. All right, starting with the Fire TV. And in this article, and it's a great article as well. And again, I'm getting this from 9to5google.com. I put the link out there. Definitely take a read on this. Read it, you know, let it marinate in the brain. But it says Amazon has been using forked versions of Androids to power its products for years now. What fork mean, to my people who don't know what fork is, it's a copy. It's a different, it's using a like you heard it in Cody. And they say I'm using a Cody fork. A Cody fork could have been SPMC, a Cody, and I don't forget the other ones and stuff. It was quite a bit of them at one time, but it's just a copy of a program, and they just changed the name, made it look a little bit different. But at the end of the day, it's running Android. You know, it's running Android. Android is Android. Okay. All right, let's keep it moving. But the company is apparently planning to swap that out with a new web forward Vega OS, starting with new Fire TV devices, from the Fire TV tablet to the Fire TV and more. Amazon has built much of this hardware on the back of Android, and specifically by using AOSP to fork again, that word fork, the operating system, to skip out on Google services and heavily customize the platform. All right. So they telling you why they were able to, use Android without bringing the Google Play Store and all of that on there. Remember, Android is open source. All right. Open source. So you can manipulate it and make it work to however you want to. All right. While apps can be shared between an Amazon tablet and one from Samsung and others, visually the software is drastically different. Amazon also generally lags well behind on Android versions, which even the latest Amazon tablet still running Android 11, which is not a big, huge thing in the not in the Android world, because you could still be running Android 9 and still use these different applications. Now, some people going to say, yeah, but the security patch and all of that, and that might be fine and true. But like I tell people who I deal with, don't put your personal information on your television or your streaming devices. I would not use Amazon to put my Instagram, my Facebook, my email. I think you can use your phone, use your tablet, use your PC, your laptop, Chromebook, your Mac. Use it, use that for those. But I'm not going to put any of my personal information on these streaming devices. All right. Apparently that the overkill that comes from running a full smartphone operating system on a product as simple as a smart display has inspired Amazon to move to an in-house operating system called Vega. A report from Django Rutgers on LawPass reveals Amazon plans to switch to Vega on all of its new devices in time, starting with the future Fire TV launches. The Linux-based Web 4 operating system would replace Android on Amazon TVs and rely on React Native to develop apps in JavaScript. Those apps would work on the new Vega OS as well as other devices. All right. And again, they said Roger says, and I'm hoping I'm saying that word correctly. They says that Amazon has been working on this effort since 2017 or so, with hundreds of people working on the development and most of the work already done. Apparently, Vega is already being tested on Fire TV devices, with plans apparently in stores for Amazon to start shipping new hardware using the new operating system as soon as early next year. So they saying they already been testing it. Everything has been moving forward. So far, everything is good. You're still able to get your apps, your Plex, all of this, it will still work. But it hasn't said anything about side loading or nothing like that. It would certainly be radical shift for Fire TV, both for app providers and users. App providers would be required to build new apps for the platform, while users would lose the ability to side load Android apps on their devices. While the broad market likely doesn't use this functionality, Fire TV streamers have appealed to a niche of users looking to silo apps that aren't officially available on Amazon's App Store. Luckily, Google TV streamers such as the $50 Chromecast, as well as the Nvidia Shield on Android TV, are still Android based and allow for the same functionality. It's unclear if the change will ever apply to Amazon Fire tablets, which more heavily rely on native Android apps, but it would certainly make sense for Amazon Echo smart displays. Evidence suggests it could also be used on in-car entertainments and everything. All right, so this was a nice little talking piece, in my opinion, because they basically saying, look, unless your third party application makers, developers create something for the Vega OS, it will not be able to be installed on these new Fire TVs. And this is going to be a problem in many cases because Amazon is trying to clean up their image. People are going to be very, 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 very upset at this. People are going to move on to other devices, which I told you years ago. I always tell you to have a backup, but for some reason, people get stuck on these devices because you can get them for $20, $23, $25 and make the most profit you can. But it's about to happen, guys, in early 2024. Does early mean January? Does early mean February? Does it mean the first quarter? We don't know. But we know that it's going to happen within the next few months. Now, here is the problem that I want y'all to think about something. They always put stuff on the new devices, all right? They always do it. We know it. Here's the problem. The problem is they could roll out an update for your existing devices at home. Which, see, they didn't mention this in this article, but I want you to think of something right quick. They could roll out an update that would totally wipe out the Android and bring this new operating system on. Don't think they haven't been working on this. They said it. We've been working on this since 2017. This is 6 years in the making. This is 6 years in the making. And for all of y'all who have all of these Amazon Fire TV devices out here, if they roll out this update, this is going to be a major, major problem for y'all who have hundreds, if not thousands of these devices out here. See, no one is talking about this, what can happen. We know that they can send an update, guys, major updates, major, that can go from one operating system to another. We know this. And this can be rolling out just as well. Maybe they get the new Vega out there first. Because one thing about Amazon like to be in unity. Amazon, you never know Amazon to have this operating system, right? This different operating system, this different operating. No, they want to be on one accord to eliminate any issues that are coming down the line. No one is talking about that. No one. And this is going to be a problem. A problem for you, not so much for me, because I don't use them devices. Like I said, I don't have time with the developer option, had net and all that. That's just my perspective. All right, that's just me. Also, I read like years ago that the lawmakers were coming for Amazon and these devices because what? Jailbreaking Fire TV sticks, piracy. The writing is on the wall. And so what Amazon can do, Amazon can say, listen, you came to us, we changed this. You came to us again, we tried to change this. But damn, the next thing we do, we just changed the whole dang on operating system. We make it a little bit tougher. And I'm telling you guys, if they roll out an all-out update to these devices, yes, it may be a huge problem on your end. I'm just giving you food for, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I'm giving you food for thought on why you should be preparing to learn from other devices. I'm telling you, it is going to be key that you learn from these other devices. I'm telling you, I saw it like years ago. I'm reading articles. We done did shows on this. We have done plenty of shows on this. Why are the lawmakers coming for Amazon? Well, Amazon is like one of the biggest marketplaces, if not the biggest in the world. Them and Walmart. And if they coming for these markets where it probably only costs $2 to make a Fire Stick total, and they sell it for $40, $50, they making this huge profit, and then they say, oh, we're going to put it on sale. Put it on sale for $20. Put it on sale for $24. Put it on sale for $28. We looking like, oh, shoot, you know, get them, get them, get them, get them. But the problem will be down the line. What is going to happen within the next 3 to 6 months from now? Will they just come out with a new? I would love to talk to one of them guys, which they probably not going to talk to me, but I would love to be in one of them rooms where they're making these decisions and saying, hold up, let's give them this little information, but let's not tell them what's coming down the line, because we about to cause a problem. It's about to be a tsunami that come through and just wipe everything up, wipe everything out, move, and people are going to be like, what the heck? What happened to my BTV? What happened to my HD cinema? What happened to this application, which was third party? It's crazy. The thing that they're doing right now, what they're doing right now is going to be very similar to what Apple is doing and what Roku is doing. I'm going to say that again. They are about to do the same thing that what Apple is doing. Apple, you can't get nothing on there. Ain't no third party. Everything must go through them. Roku, another one. With Android, which is Google TV, you can sideload. If you create an application, you can sideload it on there. This might become a huge problem because so many people actually use these devices to, you know, put their applications on from, you know, instead of you going out there streaming, you know, with Hulu, Disney, and all this, Netflix, and all this, we have third-party applications where you don't have to go through all of that. They're trying to clean up all of this, guys. They're trying to clean it all up. I don't think it will ever be clean totally, but they can put some roadblocks to stop you from, hey, man, you know, you used to be able to go this way. Now you got to take a detour. And that's what it's coming down to. And I want y'all to understand what the heck is going on, because this is going to be a huge problem for many of y'all who use these Fire TV streaming devices and tablets. It's going to be a huge problem. All right. I'm not out here trying to scare nobody. I'm not saying a problem where you're going to jail. I'm saying a problem where if you got people up under you, you might want to start doing some thinking after tonight's show. You might want to start going to some other devices, such as the Chromecast with Google TV, such as the ON TV box, such as devices that are marketed on Android where you can still use some of these apps. Now, will these developers get together and create a Vega? Is it even worth it? Probably not. It's probably not going to be worth it. But we shall see. All right. Now, I'm going to do this because enough of me talking. See, this is the time where I should have had my phone lines up and running and doing my thing, but y'all didn't call in or anything. It was just like waste the money. So I put it behind me. But this might be one of them shows where I should have allowed people to call in and actually had a conversation, because I think this is going to change everything. The lockdown is about to become serious. And they're trying to clean up. Now, I'm going to tell you now, here's another thing. I know Amazon make quite a bit from their streaming devices. With this big time hurdle, the sales of their streaming devices is going to do just this. They're going down. Now, do they care? I don't know. I'm quite sure it's only a little percentage that that might be affected with them. But the I'm putting this in here right quick. Here we go. But if you want to come on, you got the cam up. You have to cam up. But this is very, very important, guys. Some of y'all are going to be out here. And again, I'm nervous for some of y'all. They saying we're going to put it out on these new devices, but what is going to happen on the new update? This is going to make or break some of these channels out here that cater to the Amazon streaming devices. Because it's a lot of channels out here. I know we got a couple of them that would just move on to another device, but this could cause disruption on that channel. Because what you going to do, if they move everything to Vega, what are you going to do with those old videos for Fire Sticks? I'm just putting it out there. If the Android operating system is no longer on Amazon devices, what is the plan? What is the plan? Really, if you can't sideload and you're known for Amazon, you're known for this. And it's plenty of platforms out here that cater to the Amazon Fire TV devices. A lot of them. I'm talking about a lot of them. A lot of them I'm subscribed to. But this may become, and I'm saying may, because what if they might say, man, we don't care about them old devices. Forget them. If it's using Android, they may leave it alone. Or they might say, we got to get like Apple. We got to get like Roku. We got to get everybody on the same page. Release them updates. Release them. Release them, release them, release them. And remember, they have the power to make things not work. To make things not work. All right? They do have the power to make things not work correctly. All right? So that's another problem. But man, it is crazy. It is crazy. But again, this is something we're going to have to deal with. And as a platform like myself, I want y'all to really think about not just using Amazon devices. For some of you veterans, if you're a veteran and that's all you use, shame on you. I'm not saying this major update is going to happen, but you got to know better. And you have to be, you have to be able to have a backup just in case craziness happens. You will be able to maneuver. You'll be able to switch over like that, or move people over to, hey man, yeah man, Amazon. Listen, Amazon right now, if you don't know, Amazon is causing. Look, I done got calls. I don't even do Fire Sticks, right? I done got calls where people done said, hey man, I woke up, my Fire Stick told me to sign into my Amazon account. And when I signed in, all the applications were gone. And I'm sitting back like, hey, have you heard of that? Yeah, I heard some people online discussing that. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have heard it. So again, these are things that we're going to have to think about, man. And again, now, if you want to get on the platform again, here it is right here, because this is going to be a major, major, major situation. And I would hate for y'all to be stuck out there. Like, what should I do? Just like when I told y'all about, what was that application called? Where you had your applications. And I say, look, back up your apps yourself. Back it up, because don't trust these apps. Don't trust code. They can go down like that. And everybody was trusting in it. And when that app went down, oh my goodness. I had emails. I had all type of things. People hitting me up, Dale. Hey man, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? I don't have this app. This is before downloader, all of that. Download, even when downloader went out a few months ago, everybody was scrambling, except for the ones that actually follow me that says, look, Dale said, just in case, back up my applications. Have them, put them on an external drive, put them on your NAS, put them on whatever, thumb drive, flash drive, external hard drive, put them on something. Put it on Google Drive. That comes free with your Gmail. Those people were good. They were like, man, the wheel's still turning over here. The wheel's there. And then when people hit me up, hey, Dale, what can I do? What can I do? No, you're following me, but you're not listening to me. Always back up. Back up, back up, back up. And so when you got everybody again, guys, on my only thing I'm using is a Fire Stick, yeah, it may become a problem next year. And it might become a problem really if they roll out a major update that will wipe out all of those extra Android apps. Because I'm guaranteed Plex probably has a Vega app. They probably reached out to all of these companies or organizations and said, hey, in the near future, if you want your platform on this device, you need to make an app that works with this operating system. I guarantee that email went out to all of those major platforms that you can use on Amazon streaming devices. I guarantee. And again, we just want to make sure we're there. We're okay. All right. We just want to make sure universally we're good. We're solid. We can just swing on over and take care, and move our people right along. But some of y'all got 2, 3, 4, 600 individuals. That's going to be the scary part right there if they roll this out. But again, if you want to come on the platform, if you don't, it's all good with me. It is all good with me. Let me see. Salute. What is good, everyone? Hello, everyone. What's up? Big salute to everybody. I'm not trying to scare individuals. I'm trying to prepare individuals. Because a lot of people may read an article, but they not going to think about what's ahead, what could be coming. On this platform, or when you're dealing with somebody that's a part of DST, not only the team, I'm talking about everybody that's in DST Facebook page. I'm talking about everybody on streaming outside the lines. Those are thinkers. Them people think. Those individuals think. And they plan for just in case. Just in case this happens, I got to back up to do this. Oh, just in case that happens, I'm going to move this way. We might not, look, as long as Google TV is out here, I think we're fine. We still have some devices out here that are running Android TV operating system. I think we are fine. But the issue will be the Amazon Fire TV devices, including the tablet, the Fire TV Stick Lite, the Fire TV Stick, the Fire TV Stick 4K, the Fire TV Stick 4K Max, and the Fire TV Cube. It might be some problems down the line for individuals who have this device and use this device to cut the cord in their homes. So this, yeah, man, this can be an issue. So, guys, look, I know we got a lot of chat. I just looked over here because my camera is on this monitor. My YouTube is right here. All right. My YouTube is right here. Um, if you have a question for me, that way I don't have to be going all up and down. Please post it now. Please repost it now, and then we will go from there. Who we got? This might be LJ. What up, though, LJ?
What's up, my brother?
What's good, man? You heard the news that came out the other day. What are you thinking?
Scramble mode.
What you say? Oh man, explain yourself, LJ, please.
A lot of my customers have them. That's what they wanted. But I got a lot that have other platforms. That's on them. You know, when I read it and I seen, I was like, okay, the fun could start any minute now.
Yes, yes,
But
and I agree.
if you've already familiar with all the other devices, like we are and stuff, it's gonna be a change.
Yeah, it's
Some
gonna be.
people you have to, some people just hard headed.
Yup, yup. Jay Davis. Jay Davis. Oh, the real is joining us. Hold up just a second, real. Hey, let me give a salute. Jay Davis, what up? Hey, Superdell, this could be a game changer. It's time to diversify. There are many other Android TV devices we can use. And a big salute, and I agree. The only problem we're going to have, Jay Davis, is what about your current clients or
Hmm.
the people who are before this? You may say I'm gonna change now, but in 4 or 5 months, how would this affect you and your people? So, like, this is for the hustlers, the dealers, the movers who have devices out here. This can be a huge. We all know how Amazon works. Amazon usually are not going to be on two different platforms. They kind of they if they're on Android, they're on Android. But I think there would be a huge update that's going to come, and the only thing that will save people if they do not update.
True. But the thing about with the sticks and stuff like that, once they're idle, it's gonna
Yes,
automatically
it's
update. There's
going to
nothing you
automatic.
can do. Yeah.
It's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Yep. What up, though, Philly Cable Dave?
What's good? Showing up. How are you? Super Duh, how you feel, man?
Doing great,
What up,
brother.
though, man? What's your take on this?
That's major.
Major.
That's major.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness, real major. Because even though the new operating system Vegas was built on Linux,
Yeah,
that's gonna be a Fire Stick's gonna be the new Fire Sticks that's coming. They're gonna push that too. They're gonna be new Rukus. It's gonna be locked.
I agree, and I mentioned that earlier. I mentioned that earlier. It's going to be locked like Roku's, Apple TV,
Hello. Mm.
and all of that
That's gonna be a problem. All that APK installing is gonna be over.
for that device. Yeah. And as you heard in the article, they said the only way you can get your app on there, that developer of those third-party applications will have to create an app to work on that operating system. I don't know if they're gonna go through all of that, and
I
I
think it's gonna be cool though. Folks gonna do that. Folks gonna do that.
you think the
You,
Somebody
third
gonna
party?
hit that market.
I mean, they're gonna still mess with
Yeah, somebody will
the
find
Amazon
hit that
developers gonna
market.
push them. The Amazon developer team probably gonna be pushing developers,
Yeah.
give them a couple of hours to make apps for that. But as far as them third party apps,
That's what I'm talking about.
you forget that.
Real,
TV Mate and all that kind of stuff, forget
hey,
that.
hey, real. Do you think that
I
on the third-party
I
apps?
I think yeah, because if it's gonna still gonna be based off their software, that's that what is it? The Firebase. You know what I'm talking about? If it's gonna be based off that, it's still, yeah, people still gonna do it. That's just my opinion, you know.
Okay. What
What you
up, though,
mean,
Don?
the real? What you mean still gonna do? Still purchase the new devices with that Vega OS on it?
No, what I'm saying is it's gonna be developers that's gonna work for us. You know what I'm saying?
For the third-party apps, though, you think
Right.
you?
That's
All right.
what I'm saying.
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
it's gonna be a couple out there. It's gonna be
Yeah.
trying to go get the bag, but is that gonna change Amazon apps developers from allowing third parties, because that's what they really trying to get away from.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazon been trying to get away from it because them lawmakers been on their head, and that was the whole reason for hiding developers options and all of that. And it only worked for what, 2 hours. Somebody said, no, I found it, it is here, and
Let
put
me
it.
ask y'all something. Y'all had, if anybody know about technology, and I'm quite sure they'll know this. What's that last big update they had with the app offloader thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was giving you a green light right there.
Yeah.
Anybody got that inappropriate TV on your device? If your device is near end of storage, what app are they dumping? Are they dumping Amazon apps or inappropriate TV apps?
Yeah. And that's why I mentioned earlier, I mentioned that I got, look, people who ain't never, don't deal with me, but call me, was like, because they know how to do that, they know how to jailbreak their own Fire TV sticks. But we're asking, hey man, I woke up, my whole app, I'm talking about 2 people. And then when I went online, I went into Reddit, man, you should have saw these
Oh
people.
man.
They said, man, I came home or I woke up and it was gone. It told me to sign in and it was gone. Yep. Let me get D Nice. Let me get his take on this. What up, though, Don?
Yeah, it's gonna affect the millions.
Yeah.
Yes, it
That's
is.
for sure. Thanks for letting me on, Dale. Yeah, I was on Bluetooth. I had to go fix my audio. That's why I went out and come back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people, but there's, like you said, you got to have backups and options. There's going to be a lot of people going to be affected. People with knowledge are about to be back in the game.
Yeah. It's going to be very, very interesting. But I think what's going to save folk, you got to, if you're going to play this game, don't just stick to one device.
Yeah.
And I know plenty of people, not us per se, not us, but I know plenty of people that are out here getting their hustle on, who are not even, don't know about this news yet.
Right.
It's going to be a big wake-up call.
It's going to give them a wake-up call.
It's going to be a big wake-up because they out here hustling, they grinding, shoot, they probably making $1,000 a day. But guess what? They better hope, well, next year, they already saying all the new devices are going to come. So it's going to affect them one way or other. And the wake-up call is going to be, where do I go from here? How do I use this? What device? Man, my consultation going to go up so quick, boy, it's going to be crazy out here.
And people with knowledge are going to be busy.
Oh, yeah. It's on already.
Yeah.
I got a plan already, man.
Prepare ahead and think months and months in advance.
Yeah. What's up, Rich? How you doing, man? Rich, oh, he got some audio problems. But this is that's why I said, man, I'm trying to see if Rich gonna jump on.
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up, Rich? What's good, man?
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I hear you.
What up, Doe? I'm good, man.
What up, Doe?
LJ, Real, Donald, how you doing? Philly Cable Dave.
What's up, fella? How you be, bro?
Yep. What's your take on this, Rich?
I'm good, man.
Yep. You say you good? What's your take on this conversation?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good on what?
It doesn't really bother me, because I don't use a lot of fire devices.
All right. Hey, Brandon, you got a lot of background noise.
Oh, sorry. Give me a second.
Okay.
I don't really use a lot of Fire devices, you know.
Yeah. So you good.
But what about some of your friends or clients?
Mm-hmm.
That listen, I only got a small amount.
Yeah, I have a few clients with Fire
Yeah.
devices.
I got a
Not a lot.
small.
I have a lot of them. It just means more money.
I have
for
a
me.
small amount too. Not a lot. I can count them on 2 hands.
Hey, I feel you on that one, LJ.
Just means
Yep.
more
Yeah.
money to me.
They're gonna have to buy devices now if they want to keep, if they want to stay on the service. Yeah.
Them own devices gonna be a real big seller.
Oh yeah.
Smooth device. They're gonna be real.
They better get them. You better stock them up now.
Hey,
I-
what? Hey, Don, don't tell him that.
Ain't they nice? Soon I had seen that news. I seen Tanya push out a video.
Yep.
I'm like,
I'll be
Walmart. I
early
went there and
tomorrow.
just loaded up.
I'll be here early at my store tomorrow.
Man, y'all gonna have us out of on. Remember, we was just out of them not too long ago.
Yeah. Stock's about to take a hit.
I better go stock up now. I'm gonna stock up right now.
If
Before
we
you
go
wanna buy
back,
them out.
if we were to go back 3 years, we wouldn't even be talking about it. We were talking about something like that. No, man, ain't nobody know Google. No, bro. Now look whatever. Now let's
Yeah.
see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
I like what Chick said. Chick say, yo, hold up. It said inform your customers to stock up on boxes to sell or wait for whoever to make a workaround. Get that? I'm behind playing 2-speed. Nah, 2003. Hey, yeah, I would. Hey, if you're gonna do something, you better do it now.
That workaround gonna be major.
That
Unless you know
workaround.
about technology. Now
Yeah.
let me say this. They're using the kernel of Linux. If
Yeah.
anybody know, Android is based on Linux kernel.
Yep.
But this gonna be locked down similar to Ruko,
Mhm.
far as they say. Because in all these articles, nobody said nothing about an app. Not APKs ain't gonna be able to go in there. We all know that.
Yep.
It's gonna be a different Play Store. I mean, Amazon store theory. It's gonna be different type. The thing is, like Dell and D-Man said earlier, what developers on the third party side gonna get down with us?
Yeah.
And a lot of us in the core kind of community, we don't like that waiting game.
Oh,
Right.
take too long. And it slows everything down when you all right, man. You heard anything? It just slows it down. So again, this is major, guys. This is major.
Game changing.
Major. This is major. Now, some people might try to sweep. Oh man, don't worry about it. Yeah, okay, we've been there.
You okay? All right,
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Sleeping when your device ain't working.
Yeah, and they listen. They have started already. Like I said, just myself got a LJ. Have you received any calls saying that somebody wiped? Their Fire Stick was wiped.
Not wiped. I've had third-party app disappeared, but what it was like when they got lower storage, they got that thing that came up and asked them, basically we can help you with your low storage. Do you want to do it? And they click into it, and when you do that, it'll wipe out all the third-party apps.
And everybody, for some reason, think that's
one of my clients called me about that,
Yeah, and
everybody
that
think that's
happened
a
like
great
that.
feature to help you with your Fire Stick storage.
Yeah,
That
I've
is garbage.
seen some get bricked, and what happens is that for that stick to update, it has to go idle. And what a lot of people do is that instead of putting the sticks or the box, putting it to sleep, they just cut the TV off. They turn the TV off, and a lot of times that stick is still running.
Yeah.
And in between that, it might lose a signal or it gets sluggish, and that update tries to come in. It bricks it. It bricks it every time.
Yeah.
So I had that.
A client called me about that the other day too. One of my clients called me that he plugged in his Fire Stick and it just deregistered him. So he had to re-register again.
He had to re-register it because he didn't turn it off properly. He didn't put it to sleep. He just turned the TV off and just left the stick on. And when it
to
came
do a
back, he
total
had a black
reprogram.
screen, or he had the Fire TV screen, and he unplugged it. And when he plugged it back
Yeah.
in, it just reset it wholesale.
Yep.
It happens.
Yeah, it
I have to
definitely
do a
happened.
total reprogram.
Mhm.
Yep. And I'm gonna answer this right here, and I'm gonna give you a solution. Something with Philly Cable Dave actually mentioned like years ago on this. Uno Nice said, so what's the question is, what's the next device for us to flip? On boxes is okay, but it's kind of sluggish. But I'm trying to think what's next. On devices are not sluggish. It could be sluggish because I remember when Philly Cable Dave, something dropped. It was a device that dropped. And I went through the paces and everything, but he brought up a point. You putting these apps on here, but you're not updating the core of Android, the everything that's working in the background. So there could be something like if you just taking these devices and you're signing in them and you moving around, you just adding apps onto them. Well, if you go into your updates, go into your manage apps update, you have some Android settings in there. Cause I don't know, Philly Cable Dave, you remember when I did a device and I said, man, this is trash.
Trash. Yeah, he said it was slow and everything.
Yep.
I'm
And
like,
he did a video and he said, listen, it could be sluggish due to this. You got to update the core Android, what they call them, the Android
it's
core.
the core apps. It's the inside
The
apps.
bloatware. The bloatware.
What's that?
The bloatware. That stuff that's built into the device.
Same thing, D man. But every time you set up a Google or own device, you just don't you log in, register, and all that stuff. But you must go to the apps, go to settings, and update the actual device. It won't update on itself unless you do it.
Unless you do it.
It's the core apps. Once you update the maps, restart it, you got a beast.
Yep.
It's
Because
gonna be popping.
once I did that, because I did the video, I'm like, man, it's sluggish. It was moving sluggish. Even though I did the develop options and stuff, it wasn't snappy. And when he released that video, it wasn't a knock on me because he definitely didn't knock on. He said, hey, here it is. This could be a problem why your device is sluggish. And he went into
but
the
Del,
settings and managed apps and updated like Android this.
It's
It
gonna
was
be like 7 apps just sitting there waiting for you to update.
Yup.
And if you don't go there, I don't care if you got your device 1 day or 10 months. If you don't update them, your device gonna be constantly sluggish.
yeah, but Del and Philly,
Started 20 times.
I think that's a problem with the older unboxes because the newer set that comes out now, which are a little bigger than the others, I don't have that problem with these new sets. The older sets used to have that problem.
If you buy your own device today, right now, and register,
you got to go and do the update.
you gotta go do the update.
No, I don't, and it runs fine.
Okay, but do me a favor.
Tell me something. You realize the ones that you're buying now is in a slightly different packaging. You realize that?
Oh yeah, I'm quite
packaging
sure.
is different.
It's Google TV. It's Google TV OS on it.
No, not. I mean the package, the box it comes in. When you take it out of that yellow box, the white box is a totally different box, you know. The white box is like the box that we buy to ship there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a new package. They even give you 2-sided tape in this one.
Yeah, I know, but you still need the.
I still went up last week, and they got updates as of October. If that device been sitting on that joint before October 22nd, it need to be updated.
Yeah,
but I just did one this morning and it never needed an update. It's quite fine.
It may not do it.
It might not be affecting you, but I bet you if you go to that device right now and click on and go to the Play Store and then click on your account, there's gonna be 6 or 7 updates there.
Yep. Waiting for you.
The last Google TV updates was October 22nd. There's 7 of them.
Yep. And they just sitting there in the background. So
it takes 3 minutes.
Yep. So look, this is what we're saying. This could be causing your. Now I don't know about them Chinese boxes or stuff like that. We're talking about a device that's running a real Google TV operating system. is running a real one. Look, if you get an on device or you get Chromecast with Google TV or you get a device that has Google TV, I don't care if it's your television, a TCL that's with Google TV. Go to the settings, go to your apps, manage apps, and when you go into manage apps, there's going to be about 7, 8, depending on your device, waiting there.
And it's not going to be no app update. It's the core operating system apps.
Yep. And they sitting right there waiting for you. And Netflix
so tell me something. So tell me something there.
Hold up just a second. Netflix is a part of this update.
That's yeah.
Bull crap you not. Is Netflix, we ain't even talking Hulu or nothing. Netflix is a part of these core device update. And you will see it's gonna say Android, I think Android Core Central or something like. It's like 4 of them that got like settings and it wants you to update them. But that could be a reason for you know, sluggish. And again, it was proved to me because once I started doing it and I got these devices, whether it was Android TV OS or Google TV, I don't run into that sluggish. If I get some sluggish, it's something going on with that device.
And this was a while ago. I think Dell was setting up like a Me box or something like that. I'm like,
it was
like, this is trash.
I said, man, this crap is trash.
Although when you start them up originally, right? When you start them up originally, right? It goes through this long update process.
Yeah. That's not the one we're talking about. After all it's going to do the demo updates because I think that take 9 minutes or something like that. And then once you get into it, before you even log into the account, it's going to update. So before you even log into register your device, it do an update because it knows it's on the internet.
Yep.
But once you get in there and put your Gmail in there, registered, you need to go to them settings.
You should go back into the settings and update it.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be an update in there.
It's going to be an update.
I do it just when I use those boxes. I do it just to make sure that everything is smooth.
Yeah.
Because I've had that problem.
Yep.
I've had that problem with the sluggishness.
And sometimes
so I just make that a habit.
Yep. And listen, I'm not going to even lie. That was a major. I think it was the Me box.
It was a Me box or something. Me stick or something. This shit trash. 1 gig or something. I know it was a 1 gig joint.
That is, Dale. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, the 1 gig was a trash though. That crap.
Yeah,
the sticks.
That's exactly what it was.
But for the other devices that were 2 gig, that were mainstream devices, it definitely worked. Because remember, we back in them days when we did the Me Stick, people were bringing back the Me box because there was a shortage with Fire Sticks and stuff.
Yeah.
People were going back to the Me boxes, but the importance of all of this was to update the core settings on your device. And again, if you go into the settings, go into your apps and go to manage apps or however, basically you want to get to manage apps.
Manage apps. It's going to say, manage apps. You're going to see your email or your whatever logo. Click on that and you're going to see them sitting right there. And that's going to be every device from today. It ain't been no updates since October 22nd. I stay up on Android. There's going to be 7 updates there.
Hold on, when you go to apps, then there you go to apps.
Go to your account settings.
Go to your account up there.
Yep.
Oh, your account settings.
Yes.
And see, I don't have mine. I don't even have I don't have my television connected, so I can't even walk you through it right now. Because as y'all see, I'm doing another change in the studio. I done got my new desk right here. Got some monitors right here, along with another monitor. Got a second camera that's pointing over here. So I'm doing some changes and things. So right now in the studio, I don't have a streaming device connected. I don't have anything connected yet, so I can't walk you through it.
Hey, Matt, there go Matt right there telling you. Matt just turned his device on. He had 8 updates. It's always going to be updates there. If you just got that device and you just registered, There's gonna be some updates there.
Yeah. Hey, Uno, that's one part of it. But yeah, you got to go into it. And I wish I had my television. I wish I had my devices connected, but I took the television. Like my TV is way on the other side right now, is on the other side. I didn't even know if I was going to go live. But I said, I got to go live on this.
Oh yeah, this major.
Because this is very, very important.
Big breaking news.
You know, this is definitely important. And again, this might be one of them times where, you know, who was that? Bo knows. Where Brandon at? I know Brandon.
I'm still here.
Oh, what up, though, Brandon? Hold up just a second, Bo. Hey, Brandon, what you have to? What's your input on this?
Well, I think so. With Amazon going over to their own thing, I think that a lot of the big developers for third-party apps on the Fire TVs at the moment will either join the Vega people, or they'll just move on to something else. Because I just looked it up while y'all were talking, and it looks like the biggest market share of like streaming devices currently is Roku, and has
Yeah,
been for
they
a
number
minute.
one.
They've been number one for a while.
So what I'm thinking, and this is just my personal opinion, if Amazon makes it really difficult for third party things to happen on Vega, which I'm pretty sure they will, because why would they switch over for no reason? Like this has to be the reason they're switching over. But I think that a decent amount of those developers might move over to Roku, to grab some more of that customer base, especially if the Fire TV sticks, like that whole entire base effectively disappears until they can learn how to develop Vega apps. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
James L. Manley said the same thing. It's always going to be some couple of updates there. He said he had it 4 months ago. He had 6 updates. Now it's 2. And it'd be the core. I'm be none of no app updates, but they're gonna automatically gonna update. But the core updates, you gotta touch that.
Yeah. Yeah. So Uno Nice, just definitely check into that.
So Philly, where did you go to update that again? Where do you go to update that again?
Okay, you will need to go to just
You go to
on the
settings.
own device. Go to settings and the app. Your account
Yeah, on
update.
device, right? Yeah.
Once you go on the account update, go to your left. You'll see your icon of your Gmail. Click on that, and you'll see it. You'll see the
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you'll see your
Okay.
core. And some of y'all, man, who had these on devices for months.
and they so they be so hyped and ready to install some third party apps. Don't even operate
They
update
don't
the
even they
operating
don't
system.
update. Yeah, they don't.
They
They
like, oh,
don't.
this trash. Yeah, because you ain't take 1 minute to go research that. To update your device will take 3 minutes. I don't mean no harm about this statement too. People got these streaming devices. If your network ain't tight, that's the problem.
Yeah, you're gonna have a problem anyway.
Yeah.
What up though, Bo?
What's good, y'all?
How
What's
you
up,
doing,
yo?
man?
What's good, fellas? Everybody on the panel, what's good?
What's up,
Is
bro?
it-
Well,
What's your take on this, Bo?
My take was your take. I mean, we always got other options, but that's the thing, though. We've been saying that for years. You don't have
Huh?
other options. You don't have no other backup, y'all. Come on. You don't have no other options. You don't have no other backup. Then,
But here the problem though, Bo. The problem gonna be them existing clients.
well, yeah, that's true. That's true. But you got to think about it. D Nice and Dale, I ain't even got to really speak on you, but D Nice hit it on the nose. If you don't go get no other devices now, then it's gonna really be a problem because
Yeah.
because when everybody starts scrambling, and that's the part that's funny. When everybody starts scrambling, they're gonna be trying to go in the stores, and like you said, Dale, we had a situation where they didn't have none in
Yeah.
your area, so you had to go call somebody else somewhere. Hey, you gotta need this device, that device to mail to me. So if you don't start getting backups now or have extra amount of other devices, then yeah, you're really gonna have a big problem for your customers that don't know how to go out, go get another device.
Yeah.
mhm. Yep.
Me and Dale and I was talking the other night, and we were going over the article, and they don't have none out here by Walmart because I went in there this morning.
They had some of my local Walmart, King of Prussia, Philadelphia.
No, I took what they had. So
Yeah.
Me and Vegas,
Yeah, I grabbed it.
we've been
I got to
good.
just pick them up.
Yeah, that's what you got to
We've
do.
been good in Vegas.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. I think they all intertwined between Google and because Google devices now is like $20. The same thing at Walmart. I bought some of them.
Mhm.
Yup.
Uh-oh, I'm giving up too much info there.
Yeah.
Yep, give it away
Oh,
free.
Hey, you know the research is on now.
Soon as I seen that, I went online shopping, man.
Yeah, it's there. I like to go in and just get them in.
But Dale
I have a
actually
question,
taught us to get a little bit more. That's why, man, LJ sometimes try not to be in certain places with Dale because he'll have us get extra anyway.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't like to be on much with Dale. Even in the hangouts with Dale had you spending money.
Pull out the plastic.
Mm.
Hey, who had a question? Somebody said they had a question.
Yeah, don't you think it was me? Didn't you think this is going to boost up some of those fully loaded devices? Like, you know which one I'm talking about, the big one we used to get hate on, trolled on.
No, I don't think so because that's a total different market.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't know, Del, because some people are gonna be so frustrated, and they're gonna be trying to, probably get an own device, a Google TV device, and can't get it. And they might just say, "Hey, take this 300."
Yeah, but I think
And I don't think it's gonna uptick a lot, but
I think in us, by people following us,
yeah.
they already know how to get their own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, to be honest, you can go and get a cheap Chinese box and put smarters or TV Mate, some of these applications on them, and then just put the service on there.
I just advise people with them that get them cheapies, because them Chinese boxes is known for them funny firmware.
Yeah.
So I just advise you, first app you put on there is that BitWarrant. Scan it for malware and stuff like that. Them Chinese boxes have all kind of firmware. Came across a couple of boxes that I had.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, we talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember seeing that TS something cheap box. They like
T95 or whatever.
Yeah, them joiners.
Look, oh man, yes, I do have my
And
phone.
you said it earlier. Never put any kind of personal information onto any streaming device. I ain't doing it.
You absolutely have to anything.
Yeah, man. Somebody hit me up today with a box I sold like 6 years ago, and he said, "Where is he at?"
Yeah, he's probably
6 years though.
6 years, and that bad boy still, is running, but he said the audio or something.
Wow.
Oh, and look, I'm gonna show y'all. Let me just make sure I don't show his number.
Yeah, Showtime on there.
Bruh. You should see, bruh.
Look where he at.
Wow.
Damn. Hey, Del, that box was a beast. I got a couple of them joints.
Hey, look, that bad boy. I said, "Hey, man, what you talking about?" He's
that
like,
4 gig version. That's the joint.
Man, that box old as heck. I told him, I said, "Hey, man, I'm not messing with that box." I said, "I'm not messing with that one." Huh?
Hey, someone hit me up the other day with a wheat chip. You remember those wheat chips?
Yeah.
With the wheat chips.
Yes, somebody hit me up with one the other day that I sold them years ago.
Yeah, man. I love them weeds, man. The wheat chips. I love.
I got people in my part of my squad. They still got MSQs. Long as it's still working, they still rocking.
Yeah, they still work.
You know, mature adults, they be like, "It's still working. I don't need a new one."
Yeah, man. That's what they be saying too. Hey, man, I'm gonna rock this.
I'm good, man.
Hey, long
I
as
might need a new power cable. It's frailing, but I'll still use it. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people get comfortable with one device and then they try to stay on it. And
They be set in their ways.
Yeah. Just like some of our parents and stuff like that, they be setting their They be set in their ways and stuff.
And they like that comfortability or whatever. They like to have it so it's ready to go. Come home, boom, it's there, ready to go.
Yeah.
Can I ask the panel and the chat something? The Amazon Fire devices, love them like that and the great hardware and everything. But once they start, couple of things. Once they start doing that app offloader thing, that was crazy. But nobody read between the lines. Everybody think that's a great feature. That helped me keep my device running fast. But do you know what they're actually doing?
Something
Say
with
for instance,
data.
you got
Something with data, right?
yeah. Now say for instance, your app is at the wall, and uninstall Hula. The Hula app. It's a third-party app to them. They ain't their app.
Right. And
They
it's
dump it. They
it's
dump
something
it.
to do how often you use the app too.
Well, they say that. But guess what it does? Once you say the app ain't there, you go back to Hula site in the store and reinstall it. Guess what automatically reinitializes in it? The data. Your login information is still there. That's a problem. Now, say for instance, you got one of them services, Inappropriate TV. So it's actually it's dumping the app, but it's keeping the data. That's a problem.
And it flags it again as the same type.
It dumped the app because due to storage restraints, but it keeps the data of every app it dumped.
Right.
TV Mate with your information and your login information. If they dump TV Mate and then you go reinstall it and you click on app, your login information is still there on Amazon.
Now, would it still? I have a question for you, Billy. Now, if you factory reset it, would it still be there?
Yes, it will.
They got your data.
Okay.
It's holding the data of third-party apps, man. That's
right. So
any people that get down with me now, I can't do no Amazon device.
It's a system that remembers a third-party app.
If you log into it with your inappropriate TV stuff and the app happens to get deleted, you reinstall the app from download anywhere and you click on the app, you will not have to log back in. Why? Because it was already in the cloud of Amazon.
Yep.
That's a problem.
Yep. Because they got control of it.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Google TV also does that.
No, it doesn't.
They do it a little bit. They started
no.
fully yet, but they probably will.
That app offloader app is dangerous. Anybody that get down with the system, you know, push out Fire Sticks with the servers on it, that's a problem. I done got a couple of calls from friends of mine, and I'm not gonna say me. Every app that was dumped on the Fire Stick, huh? What's that?
Can you turn it off in the application setting?
At the first 2 weeks, it was locked in by default, but now you had an option to turn it off. But who says it's turned off?
Yeah, that's good. It says it turns off, but you're not sure.
Amazon told you that this is going to help your device run quicker. When the app offload and your device's storage is at the wall, do Amazon dump any of their apps or just third party? Have you heard anybody saying they dumped the Amazon app? No, they're going to do third parties, and this is the thing. They hold the data, the login information. That's not a good thing. And if y'all hustlers, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
That third part, I ain't talking about no movie apps.
Right.
I'm talking about the live stuff.
I've had some out here. I've had some internet companies that when there's security in the internet go in and will block those apps. You try to log into them and go in and won't go in them. You have to go in the app itself, the internet company app itself, and turn off the security to get back to even get back into it. I know Cox and AT&T is known for it.
Yeah, AT&T. Yep, it's facts.
If you don't have that app to go in there, it's gonna block it. It'll take a day sometime, you know, it might not take long, it might take a day or so, but it'll come back.
Yeah, it's some ISPs that's blocking inappropriate TV apps in a minute.
If you use a VPN, you can get around that though, right?
Yeah, but then what about your other apps? Yeah, what about your regular apps?
Okay.
Every time you want to watch live, you got to turn on a VPN.
And it slows you down too.
And then that's costing you money.
Yeah.
To avoid that, take that Fire Stick, and I hate to say it, throw it in the trash can, man. They too newsy, man. Let me explain this. Let me say this. I don't mean no harm to nobody. Amazon devices make more money off ad revenue than all their devices combined.
Basically what he's saying,
they make more money off data from you than all their devices combined.
It's the YouTube of streaming devices.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad for them people who got them channels, like you said, though. Their whole focus is Fire TV in their title.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be Vegas in their title.
And a lot of people don't know the right settings they have on a lot of devices too, what to turn off and what not to have running and all that.
Yeah, that's true. One thing I can say though is that you can now go back to the Dynalinks, the unboxes, and also there's a new device that I think Huff was showing us the other day on Facebook. That's
I ain't never had no problem with no Dynalinks.
No, it's good. It's okay.
Yeah, Dynalinks.
Let me explain something to y'all. Do y'all know Dynalink and Own the Box is made by the same company?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same.
It's made by the router that it's made by the same company, the router that Shown Up got. ASUS makes them devices.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Rod say, what's that name of that program to scan those Chinese boxes?
It's called Bit Warrant.
No, that's not it. It's Bit Defender, I think.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, that's another
Bit
one.
Defender. I know it's and
what
it's
about
an APK for it.
Is that
and it's not in Amazon. It's not in It's in the Play Store.
Right.
Yeah. It's not Aptoid TV, Dell Store.
Or APK Time might have it too.
Yeah.
APK Pure, I know got it because that's where I grabbed mine from.
APK Mirrors are good too.
Yeah, that's my John.
So
we're throwing out some gems, people.
Yep. So
I got a lot of my people that have devices and they want to try to get down with me. I'm like, you got a Fire Stick? You need something else to get down with me.
Yeah.
I've been telling people, what you got a device drawer? What you got in it? Oh, you got a mini PC? Let's talk. And that's what I've been doing. I let people use the hardware that they got. And I did a little quick video the other day. Casa OS, crazy. You can do everything from that.
Yeah. Hey,
also, install APKs on Linux. I ain't telling nobody, but you can install APKs on Linux environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did it. I tested out one of them some time ago. I think Real was messing around, and I started messing around with it. So yeah, you could be successful.
And it's a demo. You know what I mean? Go right to their site and just click through, and it's like a little demo right on it. Casa OS. I need to check that out, especially if you're trying to run servers. You can run Plex, Jellyfin, and Emby on the same device.
Yeah.
Mini PC is the thing now. That's what I've been telling my clients been using. They low power. The Zima board joint I did, they crazy. And I found out how to take that operating system and put it on anything.
How much can you get one of those for?
Zima board, Zima box?
Yeah.
This how they come. 16 gigs of space. They got 3 variants of it. 2 gig, 4 gig, 16 gigs of space, and 8 gigs of space.
Mm-hmm.
First one, I think they got one for they on Amazon. I think mine was like $90 when I first got it. It's been about and I'm late to the table on that. They got a Zima board. So I got still on the table here. That was the first one. Now they got a Zima blade. And they got a knives right now going to come out next month. And with the Zima board and stuff, you can install your own operating system on it. And it ain't hard. I was, go under the hood of them devices, guys. You got to teach yourself. You can install Android TV on it, Windows, Linux, whatever you need to cut the cord with, you can make it happen.
What's up, Top Cat? Thank you for the donation. I appreciate the love. We ain't gonna be on here. We ain't gonna be on here too much longer, guys, because I got some moves to make.
That costs up.
We'll go about another 10 minutes and then we out of here. But this is a great conversation. What's possibly and coming our way.
And Del, did you see, everybody ain't getting this? They say
Nope.
next year. Next year is
Yeah.
about
A
50
few
days.
months, a month, less than a month, maybe and a half.
Hey, that's
You
why
know what I mean, Del? It's
I
50
told
days.
I told him, I say, look, we don't know. They said 2024. We don't know.
Probably that first quarter. I'm thinking first quarter.
January
probably.
2nd.
Oh, they'd be dirty too. They might be that dirty.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon, what was you about to say?
Oh, I was just gonna ask that Casa OS. You can install it on almost anything, right? Like almost any regular computer.
Yes, sir.
So,
Matter of fact,
go ahead.
I think I'm gonna bang one. Yeah, I might bang one tonight. I got a mini PC, and I'm gonna show you how to install CastOS on it.
Because I was about to say you can get like a lot of businesses and places like that. Like all their regular workers will use like mini PCs because that's literally like a section of business computers, and then they'll get rid of them on the used market, and you can get. Like I just looked up on Amazon, you can get a Lenovo thin client with 8 gigs of RAM and a 512 SSD for like $85, and that could be a cool starting point for everything on there.
Brandon, that's what my clients are using. Them Lenovo's. And bruh, put this mindset together. Would we just come through some kind of pandemic? A lot of businesses closed. Where all their devices at? On eBay. I've been killing them. You say $80. I done got like maybe the last 4 or 5 devices less than $50. 8 gigs of RAM.
Thanks, Cheek. Thank you. I'm glad you came through.
I've been messing with them pies too, bringing them back.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon.
Yep.
Pi, CastOS Raspberry Pi.
Yep. The new Raspberry Pi just came out. The Raspberry Pi 5. I think it came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Not for sale yet. I can't. Well, I ain't know. If you're a creator, a couple of creators got it, but I got that on my waiting list. Can't get it. I got a 4 and a 3. I installed CastOS on it and Android TV OS. There beats. That's an option there.
Yep.
Get away from them lockdown, newsy companies. Amazon's they're killing you.
I'm afraid
Amazon devices know more about you than yourself.
Yep. They're wanting all that info and data.
They data feeds, man. I'm real funny. I'm into this home lab stuff. I'm locking down everything. I had 4 Google Drive accounts. I use Nextcloud now. Keep all my stuff.
Yeah, Nextcloud. Yeah, manage your own stuff. Yep.
AppGuard. Lockdown. Nell talked about it. Lock down all the pop-ups. I don't get none of that stuff now.
Yeah. AdGuard is very, very nice for some of y'all who do use some of these third-party applications. Well, I say applications. AdGuard is a very, very nice application / tool to use that block out ads and stuff. But there was a report, I think last week, guys were using AdGuard on YouTube.
Yeah.
And YouTube say, oh, you want to play them type of games, huh? And YouTube is going after
creators who use
it.
Yeah.
And
they're trying to get rid of their ads that YouTube pushes, and that's revenue they're losing.
Yeah, they losing. They not playing that. It's too big. You're not gonna beat YouTube.
Right.
But speaking about the Raspberry Pi and ad blockers, there's this thing on a Raspberry Pi you can install called Pi-hole.
Pi-hole. That's
Pi-hole.
Beast.
Yep.
I got that running on one of my servers now.
And that is something that instead of installing like an app on every single device that you want to block ads on, you connect it up to your router and it'll block ads for every single device that's connected to that router. It's a little tough to set up, but you can look up a tutorial on.
Oh, no, not really. It ain't hard. Teach yourself, man. Put yourself out there.
Knowledge is key. Research, testing, those are a must.
CastOS came on this device right here. I'm like, that's Linux. It's open source. Man, I did some videos. I installed CastOS on just about everything.
Wow.
Once I got it perfected, I start pushing it out to my client. Get away from that. If you're a stick holder, try this.
Yeah, man.
What you got in your house? You got a mini PC? Try this. You got a Raspberry Pi? Try this. Don't even buy nothing new.
And on the mini PC, you could run like multiple things at one time. Like as long as the PC is powerful enough, you could run Nextcloud and Plex. Or if you don't want Plex, if you want to go all open source, you can do Nextcloud, then Jellyfin. Then if you wanted a music server, like you can do a whole lot of stuff on a mini PC, especially if it's running some type of Linux.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. With this device here, with the Zima board, 8 gigs of RAM, and this one of the big boys. I think it was like a buck. 16 gigs of space. But you can add SSD. I got an SSD on a 500 gig SSD that mirrored right into the operating system. And that's how I was pushing out that content and with Jellyfin on the last little video I did. It was something real brief. I need some help with my Elgato XLR. I can't update it. So I had to push me out another box, which I'm on that now. It's getting me through my stream, but it ain't my beast. And it's working fine.
Excellent.
But if you got a mini PC, I got something for you.
Well,
Put
with
the
that
operating system on there, you be good.
Yeah. Well, with that, guys, we gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna go around the panel because I got something to take care of. I definitely appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight. I think I peaked all the way back up to like almost 160 at one time. So
great topic, though.
Yeah, it lets you know, man.
It has to be out there. It's needed to be told.
Yeah, and again, you just have to. Not to say you're gonna be 2 steps ahead, but you got to think that way, because we just don't know. And so, channels like myself, I'm prepared to have you think about what are your plans going forward, and how you're gonna take care of your peoples, just in case this massive update comes through and just hinders you. And the last thing you need is during the Super Bowl or NBA All-Star, all heck break loose. That's what you don't want. And so that's why
chaos.
Yeah, and that's why you want to stay ahead of the game. Because again, I watched all them videos from some of your favorite YouTubers, and none of them actually went ahead and said, hey guys, it may be some changes coming down the line. You know, no one ever said that. And that's where we come in at, because we always thinking ahead. But I'm gonna start at the top. LJ, you want to speak to the people?
Yes, sir. Like I always say, for everyone, take some time out every day during your day. Take a deep breath. Take some time, call someone and tell them you love them, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. Real talk.
That's real talk. Billy Cable Dave, you next.
Just to follow up on that, if you got fire devices right now, I advise you to pamper them, because in 50 days or more, all that third party, pamper your devices. That's one thing that Amazon will not be able to do, is update that new Vega operating system on to the old devices. Will not work. You won't be able to do that. So if you got a Fire Stick now, pamper it. Also, never let your device get to the walls, the end of your storage, or you will have a problem. They will start dumping your apps. Stay blessed. I got something coming, though. I got some damn gift coming back to the table. Thank you, Superdell, for allowing me to get down.
No problem, man. Anytime. Hey, Brandon, our Zidu expert, man. You want to talk to the people?
That's the sales rep, man.
Yeah, he is the sales rep.
I'll say, don't be afraid to try new things and learn about.
Thank you.
Learn, and not only learn about the things that you use every day, but be open to learning about new stuff. That's how you get into things like Zidu, these Chinese boxes, and you get away from these big corporations. So just don't be afraid to learn new stuff, and continue watching channels like Superdell. And yeah, just keep living. Be happy.
Absolutely. We got Rich in the background. What's up, Rich? You want to talk to the people before we get up out of here?
Yeah, just like I say, it's good to be here as usual.
Rich, you
So like
find
I
the
say, it's good to
updates?
be here as usual, Del.
Yeah.
Yes, I
I
did.
pre-
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Was it any there?
Yeah. And I said about two.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey
I just
Don,
like to
D
say to
Nice.
everyone,
Yeah,
just
be
keep kind
Oh,
next
of
time.
your
Like I said, be prepared. Always have those backups. The options are out there. Make sure you know settings on a lot of devices. And one of the major people got to know your device well, and you got to know what it's capable of, and you got to be ready to learn and not fear it, because knowledge will be power. And thanks
absolutely.
a lot, Bill, letting me come on. The panel was a great topic issue, and we do chat. Without chat, there's no show. And thanks a lot, Dale, and the panel.
So, bro, nice move, man.
Yeah. Hey, Rich. Hey, I didn't know if you were still saying something. I thought you was done. But if you want to finish up, you can. I heard you.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. If you want to
Yeah, I was
finish up,
just saying that I was just saying to everyone that they should just keep abreast of all the changes in their streaming devices and keep abreast of all the news they can.
all right, that's what's up. And so, everybody, I appreciate the love. I appreciate LJ showing this petroleum jelly. That's
Shout
what,
out to 1 Hour Brothers.
I knew it was coming.
because
J Mac.
J Mac does. J Mac is in the dilemma right now, and petroleum jelly is his best friend, right or left hand certified user. All right. But again, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. And again, this channel, it's just for information to get out there to make you think and prepare yourself, and that's what it's all about. Staying a step or two ahead of the game and just, learn and get as much knowledge as you can when it comes to these streaming devices. So that's why it's good to have
Options.
these individuals on here that does the same thing, but we do it differently.
Our way.
Our way, we make ourselves, valuable, and then we can present it to you, and that's the beauty of this game. But big salute to everyone. I have not checked my PayPal, but Jay Davis, I appreciate you. Huff, I appreciate you. Top Cat, I appreciate you. So I appreciate all three of y'all for donating on Super Chat. And Lady Sun Goddess, Ms. Billy, I know y'all, I think y'all did something like earlier this week or late last week. I appreciate y'all. And Sean Tate, y'all always show love on the PayPal, and I appreciate that. So everyone, it is Friday. I'm going upstairs to get something to eat. About to sit back and kick it with wifey right quick, because we might have something coming down the line. So I appreciate everyone. Be safe out there, and I
Respect
will
people.
talk to y'all on the next one. Keep your notifications on too, guys. I am out. Peace.
Peace.
We out this joint.
Peace.